Hey.
What's your name?
Nadia.
And how old are you, Nadia?
16.
My name's Tyann.
Sharon.
And how old are you both?
16.
I'm Charlotte.
I'm Bella.
And how old are you?
I'm 17.
I'm also 17.
Tilly.
Kristen.
And how old are you?
16.
16.
Hello, what's your names, please?
Alex.
And how old are you?
16.
16 as well.
My name's Jill Beale and I work in the sixth form.
My name is Brian.
And how old are you?
I'm 16.
So what's your name and how old are you?
My name is Lizzie and I'm 17.
My name's Jade and I am 14 years 15. I'm 15 years old.
And I'm Anna and I'm 15.
What is your name and how old are you?
My name is Gabrielle Charalambos and I'm 16 years old.
Hello, what is your name, please?
Hi, I'm Miss Martin.
Hello, miss. What's your name?
My name's Mrs. Kent.
Hello, what is your name?
My name's Mr. Vinegar.
What is your name?
Hi, my name is Mr. Achillea.
And how old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
What is your name?
Cristina Minieri.
And how old are you?
35.
My name is Mr. Nolan.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
What is your favourite genre of film?
Well, I don't exactly have a favourite genre because I think that you like different genres depending on what mood you're in. So if I had to choose, I'd probably pick like an indie coming of age type film. But you know, if I'm ill or in a bad mood, I might watch like a chick flick and that puts you in a good mood. Or I quite like kind of psychedelic thrillers if I'm into thinking, but sometimes you're just like, I don't want to think.
My favourite genre of film is suspense, mystery. I like action films like James Bond, and that's mostly it, I think.
And why?
Because there's a lot to hold your interest and there's a lot to watch, no chance of getting bored with them.
My favourite genre of film, I do like Pixar animations.
And why?
Because they're fun and it's fantasy and you can do things with cartoons that maybe ordinary actors can't do.
Okay. Does the choice of actor influence the films you watch?
Sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if I have this thing about mouths, and if their mouth goes like at the end, I can't deal with it. Like that's my.
Yeah.
So if that actor does that, I can't deal with it.
No, my thing is just. I think my thing is. You have to be interesting. Like you need to get into your role, kind of thing. Like even though actors get paid to act and stuff like that, not everybody acts well.
Yeah.
Like if I don't feel your emotions and stuff like that, I find it hard to engage with the film.
I don't think I've ever watched a series of films just for the actor. I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen an actor and be like, oh my gosh, I've seen him in a previous film, so I'd want to watch him again.
So what's your favourite film?
The Little Mermaid.
Oh. I don't really have one.
My all-time favourite film is The Shining.
Really? I've never seen that.
Don't talk to me.
I don't have a favourite film as such. There are some films that I will go and watch again and again. Things like David Lean's Great Expectations, even though it's in black and white, is a favourite because I do like that. But a favourite film, no, don't have one.
What is your least favourite film?
Never many. I don't know. Twilight. It's not too bad. Some of them are. I think one that I really hate. Anything's better than Twilight. I don't know. Maybe.
Five All Goes West.
A good film you have watched recently?
Good film. I love the James Bond films, as I say, and I think it was Skyfall was the last one I've watched recently on DVD.
Zombieland.
I was at the cinema last week and saw The Martian. That's really good.
What age certificate film do you watch the most?
I don't really look at the age certificate, I just watch it.
I think it's probably 15. Yeah.
I'm not sure what they are, but over 18 is probably the adult ones.
Usually about 15, I guess.
What kind of things do you like to see in films?
I like to see I like a good narrative. I like a good soundtrack. and then I'm happy.
Good editing.
Yeah.
Good choice of like mise en scene.
Yeah, and I like a good soundtrack.
Yeah. Because if you
Music
realise,
makes everything, yeah.
if you watch something that doesn't have a soundtrack to it, how slow it can go. But if you've got a good
like
soundtrack,
especially
to it,
for a horror or a
Yeah.
thriller, if there's like a good like good use of music, that
But I think that mise en scene is
10 out of
also
10.
crucial.
yeah 10 out of 10.
Money, like financial things, like business. But
Sometimes it's nice to have some nice CGI and all that sort of thing, and special effects. And also it's quite nice if the film is set in an exotic location, because then you can dream, can't you?
I like to see things that are funny, maybe action scenes as well. If it's like The Martian, I like it when the science is accurate as well, obviously being a scientist myself.
Good stories and coming up out of the cinema with a good message, some hope, or some feelings.
Kinds of things. People. Generally.
How do you feel about flash forwards in films?
I think it depends how they're done, because I think what works really well is if there is some sort of dramatic ending, but taken out of context, it doesn't make sense. So, like, let's say someone, you just see them kind of being trapped in a desert island, and you're like, that doesn't make any sense. But then once you watch the actual story of how he gets there, it's, incredibly emotional or something. But then I find a lot now they take stories that are well known and they try and flip them on their heads by doing that. Like I watched a Jane Eyre version that they showed the end of Jane Eyre and then went through her life, and I found that really annoying. I don't know why.
Sometimes they can be too confusing.
I feel that if it's done well, it's a good thing. But then
I'm trying to think of a flash forward.
Because coming from media point of view, in my group last year we wanted to have flashbacks, and we realised that didn't really work for reasons that we couldn't portray it right.
Yeah, I think it's got to be done right. Flash forwards, I like them. Like going like forwards in time. Yeah, I like them. Like normally you'd see it in what's it called again? Like
Disney movies where it's
no, like crime movies where you have to flashes forwards and back, which is really interesting. I just find yeah, CSI Miami or something like that.
It depends if it makes sense in the film. Because if it doesn't make sense in the film, because if it's before the film starts, then it just confuses everyone. It really depends.
Sometimes it can ruin the film for me.
Sometimes things don't add up, and I'm just like, okay. At the end, they're just like left there, and it's just like what?
You know when they show the start of the film, like when they show the start of the film, you know when they show the start of the film, and then they go back to the beginning and then start again, kind of thing. I'm just like, but I don't really need to see it. But sometimes it gives you an insight of what might happen and what's going on, so you actually know what's going on before you've watched it, so you have more understanding of what the film is about. So.
Would you say the film's poster and name influence you in any way in whether you watch a film?
I wouldn't say the name and the poster, I definitely say the trailer and what is being put into the trailer that's been...
Okay.
Yeah, like I like a lot of stuff, so if I see like loads of blood, guts and gore on a poster, I'm like, she's all about like
if it's epic,
someone dying in romance. Or
like, if it's like a really epic and like looks so cool, it's just like, oh my gosh, I want to watch.
But the trailer's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah,
it's the biggest thing for everyone.
Yeah, like this is gonna sound bad. Children terrify me, and that was that film called. It's like Mama. It's called Mama, and I knew it was gonna have kids in it. And children terrify me, but I wanted to go see it more, and I was like, it's got children in it. I'm going to be murdered in my sleep. I'm going to watch it.
I think that the poster's it's kind of like the first image of the film.
taste of the film.
Yeah. So I mean, you have the advert as well, but sometimes you see the poster before you watch the advert.
Yeah.
For me, if I see the poster, I then want to watch the advert.
Yeah.
So you've got to have a good poster, I think.
Yeah, everything's all kind of like come together.
Yeah.
How do you feel about female protagonists?
I think for me, being a female, it's just like, oh yeah, it's interesting to see things. Like, or say like a female politician in a film, or I don't know, like a female pastor or something in a film. You're just like, ooh, kind of.
It depends on what they're representing.
Yeah.
If they're representing something really positive, then obviously it's good, and it has an effect on
Like politicians and stuff.
It has an effect on the rest of like women as a whole. But if it's something like where the woman's being portrayed as going
like
around with other men
or
and all of those kind of things, then I just think there's why even like what image
but
are
then
you portraying to
but then
go?
sometimes, say if it's a true story, yeah.
If it's a true story, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But if it's
Like,
actually
based
like
on
a
a true
thing
story.
that's just made up, I don't think it's
Yeah, but then
acceptable.
some people might be going through that, so you don't know. I don't know. I feel like with all films, there's always someone who can connect.
I don't mind really. No, it doesn't make me think either really.
No differently to male or female. I think they're both as equal as each other. I wouldn't watch a film more if it was a male or a female. It just depends on the film.
Yeah, I like them because they're kind of uncommon in films now and in stories. So I think it's good because it's like female empowerment.
It's also different to what you usually watch, and it gives like a different side of like a hero.
Does the first 10 minutes influence whether you will continue to watch the film?
Occasionally, I do like to be hooked straight away. Sometimes I watch the film and it's dragging a bit, and I'm like, come on, just get to the point, and then I'm hooked for the whole film.
No, but I hope not to fall asleep in the first 10 minutes, yes.
Finally, what is your opinion on thrillers?
Thrillers, I love them. I love the idea of a film where neither you nor the characters seem to know where the film is going. You don't know how it's going to end. It adds an element of surprise.
I don't know, some of them are a bit weird. Like, some of them are just...
No,
I don't know.
I don't like thrillers.
They just... Thrillers confuse me a bit sometimes.
Mine's with Michael Jackson, so...
Those are a good genre. I enjoy a good thriller.
I love thriller as well, yeah, because you can kind of suspense and leaves you on the edge of your seat. It's really good and interesting.